in sort of classic software customer success stories, there was the user, the buyer of the software, and there was the originator or software owner, sort of a two-party system. And that originator might be, might be your organization within your own company that wrote and created something custom. You might be buying a SaaS service from some kind of vendor. And I think those relationships still exist, but there's a third party at the table here now, and that is the owner of the intelligence. And what we're creating with agents or intelligent applications in this sort of non-deterministic, probabilistic world we keep talking about is fundamentally some level of decision making. And that decision making has a certain variability to it. That's the probabilistic point. But there's a third party in this game now, and that's the owner of the large language model that is the intelligence that's inserted into whatever we're trying to do here. And they are the owner of that intelligence. And from time to time, they can make changes to that intelligence, and that will cause it tomorrow to react or to act differently, even with the same set of inputs, the same user questions or the same user usage or the same API relationship. Somebody else is at the table right now, and they might have, they didn't necessarily go from version 3 to version 4. They might have just corrected in some weights in the model under the covers, and that will create, that to me is sort of where drift comes from. They made a change. We weren't necessarily party to it. We, the creator of the solution, or the client, the customer of the solution, and things can change as a result of that. There's a third party at the table, and everybody needs to recognize that they're not in complete control here. Enormous value, enormous ROI, enormous potential, but there's more players at the table.